My name is Prem. Welcome to our live stream today. So, in my live streams, we're gonna look at getting a setup because we are looking at there is a breakout structure already at the H1 volume here. So, usually before we start looking at a trade, we would like to see where the market, what is the market is giving us. So, let's look at H1 and H4. We're still looking at minor uptrend still. So we're going to change this candlestick to line chart so that we can identify where is the support and where is the resistance. So we're going to use H1, H4 first. Okay, there's not much. Okay, the H4 there is one. Okay, so there is support in this area here. Basically, is resistance becomes support. So there is a breakout structure in this area here, which is why it came back to retest the first time, and this is the second touch already. Usually, second touch it will indicate that the price will very high possibility that the price will still continue following up the uptrend. So let's go back at H1. So we exactly line up where the support is supposed to be. As it looks like that. Okay, apparently that's round support. Yeah, she's like Georgia. Okay, there is also a breakout here. There is a valid resistance here, breakout resistance becomes support. So there is also another support layer here. If the price were to come back down, but this one, I don't think the price will come back here anytime moment. So we're just gonna take the closest one, which is currently right below us. Let's change that back to our candlestick. Okay, apparently it's still uptrend. It's not looking at We're not looking at downtrend at this moment. Okay, I'll put it up like this. Now, for this one, we're gonna remove this. Hmm, Give me a moment here, guys. So there is a breakout structure, which is why we got trend line here. So whenever there's a breakout trend line, it's definitely looking out for a new high. So right now we're looking at our closest high. Let's change back our line chart, which is around this area here. So the price would love to come back to this zone to see whether this resistance here, or high low here basically is gonna make a breakthrough or not. So far right now is looking at a positive uptrend. It's the strong bullish than a bearish. Hello, mic test, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me? All right, should be right. Hello. Mhm. Okay, we're gonna change back to our candlestick. Wait, bro. Okay. So if we were to look at M15, M5, okay, there is already a breakout in this resistance here. But we need to see whether it's F15 closing in another 3 more minutes, which is our H1. So see whether it's just gonna respect this resistance here or not. So we're gonna draw this line. If it's make a breakthrough on this resistance here, we can look for a potential buy. Okay, so let's see. Okay, first we need to change the color a bit. There's a trend line that we need to change the pink. Trend line, we need to change the pink. Resistance, we need to just put that blue, or no, usually we say that red. Okay, So currently, right now, we know where the price is gonna head. It's basically it's above this zone area here because why? If we were to change this to our line chart, right, we're able to see there is a breakout structure here. So here is our order block is gonna be. If the price make a breakthrough in this zone, we're gonna look for a continuously buy. But of course, the price to come back here right now is quite fast because the price is currently still on the bullish momentum. So right now, you make on the lower time frame, it looks like it break our resistance, and right now it's just showing that it's a minor pullback. So to identify whether it's a breakthrough or not, we need to see our M15 closing. If our M15 close and just leave a huge shadow gap here, and the next candlestick will open, definitely it would like to maybe cover up the remaining. Ah, okay, just checking is the mic working, right? Sound no problem. Yes, everyone can hear me. Can. Where are you from? I'm from Malaysia, guys. So usually, if we want to make a safe entry, right, we always have to look at lower time frame, M1 or M5, because we want to see if there's a manipulation happen within the momentum of the candlestick and breakout structure. Right now, this is our breakout. So if we were to look for a scalping, right, yes, this is basically where our buy zone is gonna be. But you want to see currently the momentum of this candlestick, will it want to come back to this zone or not? And now we are in the waiting zone. Since this is still uptrend, still it's a pullback. So right now, M15 closes below the resistance. So usually, if the price close below the resistance, we want to wait and see whether the next candlestick would like to continue coming back up here, or a manipulation wise, a reversal. Because today, the entire day, ever since the Asian market opened, we are actually in a very long consolidation. Even though yesterday, if I were to pull up our economic news, yesterday we do have NFP. Oh, bro, why is the voice here? Let's go to the forex calendar. Okay, tonight we do have a high impact news at 9:30, which is unemployment claims. So there's nothing much to be worried about because yesterday shows that dollar value are stronger than gold. So which is why yesterday during NFP, as predicted yesterday, if you guys were in my live stream yesterday, I did put a waiting zone for our NFP, and it did make like a breakthrough below at least uh if I were to check back yesterday, did make a record. Yes, yeah, yesterday gold make a huge dip around like 600 pip. If you guys can see, actually, you guys can see gold make like a 600 dip. Yeah. So whoever managed to get it, they did. So like for me, I was able to buy on USD Japanese yen during NFP, which I can show you guys my result. As you can see, this is just a small account, but we managed to get at least like a close to 90 pips yesterday on USD JPY, because usually if the gold were to fall, other currency like USD JPY and Euro USD will rise up. So right now, currently the price did respect our waiting zone. So if we're to make the breakout structure in this moment on this resistance, we're gonna follow the trend and continue to make a buy. So let's look at our lot size. Currently, we're at 1.1. Okay, I'm gonna change it to 0.5. Okay, if I were to take this trade here, how many pips is that? Hmm. Okay, well, it's coming back here. If the, oh no, the price did not want to come back at all. So currently it did respect the breakout structure, this minor breakout of M5, because M5 did make a solid close, but also came up with the next previous candlestick, which is engulf our breakout. So our M15 shows that it did a huge candle wick, which is like shadow lah basically. Yeah. So if this is our breakout, so usually, we do have a breakout buy zone in this area here. If there is a breakout in this area here, this will be our buy zone. This is more of a scalping than a swinging trade here, guys. So because during London session, it's very hard to get a breakout structure. Usually, what will happen during London session is always what you call this consolidation, where the price is going to be sideways and making so much noise and making like people like us, right, trying to look for a short buy or a short sell, making us so many like confusion, into a decision right now. So I'm not taking a trade right now in this waiting zone because price is pulling back quite quick. Yeah, it just dropped at least like a 60 pip. So right now, probably this waiting zone, we can change it to our sell zone. Sooner or later, we shall see. M15 on price just open. So the market is still quite slow. You guys can just like you guys been here for quite long, right? So you guys can, take a water break or toilet break. You guys can go, it's quite hot because we're gonna be here until 8. So definitely during these 2 hours, we are able to find something. Okay. If the momentum is dying over here and started to change, we might want to take a buy here. I'm taking the risk right now because I'm hoping for a potential breakout reversal to buy from this waiting zone. So you guys don't have to take a risk, wait for a proper breakout structure on this M1 and M5. So for now, I'm gonna just put my SL right below at this. Okay. Right. So basically waiting zone is a waiting game. So it looks like okay, if this candle engulf, so engulfing candle is basically the new candlestick covers up the entire body of the previous candlestick. If it shows an engulf candlestick, that means is like the change of character. The price, actually the market is trying to reverse to be a buy rather than to be a sell. So right now, let's see other currency for this moment while waiting for this thing to happen. Let's see what Euro USD are giving us. Euro USD is also looking at consolidation in this price zone ever since yesterday NFP breakout. So there are still liquidity here for it to fill before it can continue flying. So if this price were to go down, usually it is a negative towards gold. So gold will be a positive side. Gold will definitely continue to be rising up. If let's say, okay, so okay, so currently right here, right, for Euro USD, we definitely can look for a sell basically. So let's look at M30. Okay, there is a breakout. So we are still looking at, let me see, chart view, H1. And currently, I wouldn't say this is currently a sell. Let me see, let me remove this. This is a pullback structure of H1 because this is a very solid candlestick close, also a breakout structure towards here. So let's look at here. So apparently in this area here, there's a fair value gap. So this is our fair value gap. If the price would have came back to fill within this fair value gap, we do have an order block in this area here to be our buy zone for Euro USD, Euro USD. And let's look at this. Currently, it's not showing so well. Make out or fake out buy. This is the reason why I'm not asking you guys shouldn't be waiting. I mean, like, shouldn't be taking a trade at this moment because it's still a waiting zone. So as you can see at lower time frame, right, you make a lot of rejection after the breakout of this resistance on lower time frame. But because of the higher time frame doesn't show the proper breakout, which is why we are still in stuck in between in this consolidation. So if this waiting zone were to be happen to be a sell, so now price were to pull back up. How many pips is that? It's just fake out. So right now we do at currently stuck at this moment. So my SL is right there. Let's go back to the trading view. Okay. So we are stuck at this consolidation price. Consolidation price is usually we will be playing around the trend, even though the breakout of the trend line already. So the price did coming back to our trend line here. Do we take a stop loss? Not yet. It's coming to our stop loss, which is our trend line. This is my personal trade. Okay, so right now we look at there's a breakout towards our reversal here. Okay. Now it's coming back to our trend line. So yeah, still in consolidation, man. This is so boring. Consolidation price usually, right, it's unpredictable. Shit, dude, isn't me hot and sweating, man. Okay. Whether or not it respect our trend line here, it did respect our resistance on our higher time for M15. So right now, we want to see whether it respect our trend line. If it did not respect our trend line, it's definitely going to come back to our support area here. M5. Okay. If we were to rejection, it would come back to this zone. This waiting zone, we're going to be a buy zone for us, a proper buy zone. So let's see what's going to give us. Mm, yeah, so there is two manipulation going on here at this moment. Okay, considering during the London session, the market is actually moving quite fast, but it's stuck within the higher time frame consolidation. Lower time frame is moving quite fast. So for those actually like trader who are scalping, buying and selling like at the point where the resistance and the trend line support it is pretty cool. So right now, lower time frame, okay, momentum is still bearish, still quite strong. So if it's still the uptrend, we are looking to have a buy potential at this area here because we are not looking to sell. We are looking to able to find a buy. Our focus today is giving us buy. Even yesterday, result NFP showing that US dollar result is stronger than gold, but gold still have a lot way more to be traced before it's gonna continue falling down. The price came, not much or so different this compared to yesterday. Just okay on higher time frame. Okay, as you can see, even though on H1 it did not break at all of our resistance, so it's respecting and leaving up to shadow. So it's stuck between our currently our trend line here on the if you were to look at our lower time frame, it's starting to reject. A buyer has started to come in. Do do you even want to come to try touch here, bro? See our line chart. The reason why I put here because it's a breakout structure here. Okay, oops. Okay, price are still looking at going down, so it's showing a strong bearish momentum rather than a bullish. But also, if you're looking at M1, the momentum is dying off already. Buyer has started also to come in, but we want to see like at this moment we cannot identify whether it's gonna proper breakout or not. Not yet. We gotta see M5 because M5 previous candle closed above the trend line. So if this candlestick close below the trend line, then we are still looking at a strong bearish. See, so lower time frame fake out breakout. So higher time frame is more legit to us than the lower time frame. So if we reject, you just touch. So let me just touch. Okay. Because of that reason why I am putting a buy in this area here and in this area here. If you guys have any question regarding the market structure, you guys can definitely ask me. If ever is showing in this way, I'm worried that the price would like to come back here, right? Check here, come back here, and then come back down. This will happen. There's a chance that the price will happen like this. Six one, 6-3, 6-1 to 6-3, 6-1 to 6-3, 6-1 to 6-3. You close above and then you open below. Two more minutes, whether this candlestick is going to close beyond the trend line or is it going to respect the trend line and it's just going to leave a shadow. That means this trend line breakout structure that is going to be continuously buy is still valid rather than a bearish which is showing to us a pullback structure. Right. Ready to vacuum money. And I'm going to close my buy limit order first because the momentum for a sell right is still much stronger and the M5 are closing beyond the trend line. I don't want it to be like, is it a touch and go? No, I doubt it. We don't want to be a start in the manipulation wise. So we're going to see how this M15 going to turn out close. Bro, don't do that. So the next candlestick is going to open. Rejecting right now. See? Bro, you didn't even want to come at the chart. Okay, if we engulf this candlestick, we're going to look for a potential buy right now. But that all depends on how these candlesticks are forming and closing soon. So we are still at the trend line. Now it's supporting the resistance trend line, huh? Okay, possibly there's a chance that we can look for a buy right now. Okay, we're gonna take a few more layers than rather than this because we are looking at least this project to be at least from our making from 71. That would be at least a good 60 p. That will give us a chance to recover what we lost just now. Okay, let's go back to our trading view. And we'll put our remaining buy limit at below. Okay, we're definitely going to take a buy. Okay, chart. Okay, so it's still playing around the trend line. So we're going to look at higher time frame for the moment. While trade is already running. Um, Hey guys, so one thing before I go for a toilet break, I just need to go and blow my nose. You guys can PM our admin Grace. Okay, so our admin will assist you in terms our registration and also allowing you to be invited to our VIP channel so you can get our signal and also other unique information like in terms of our education wise. So it's always good to have this by your side as a support and also a community. So you guys not like trading by yourself. So you guys have like, you're trading with me, with Alan, and also with CG. Okay, it is showing good sign right now. What we want is the M5 candlestick to close above or give us an engulfing candlestick to engulf this candlestick so we can, look for our price to be going up to our waiting zone. So basically this waiting zone will be our TP1 because this right now we still at the consolidation price. Our SL is basically the breakout of the support right here. So we're gonna take SL at 58. So we'll pull it back again. Yeah, I put at 57, so yeah, just nice. Exactly where we wanted it to be. So if you guys have any question, you guys can talk to me. Okay, does not show M5 closing up engulfing. Ah, so we are still in this minor consolidation M1. Let's look at M15. M15 are still at the trend line. Whether it closed beyond that, we don't know. In the next 5 minutes, we shall know. Watch the live stream and make big money. Yes. Or you can just see my losses. It's always win and lose because we're always looking at the long term run, like compounding. Come on, M15. If this M15, right, close beyond, not beyond, above this trend line, so the price is definitely is gonna look up coming back to this waiting zone. So if you come back to this waiting zone, this is gonna be our TP. So right now we are still chilling around with the price. So give me a minute, I'll be back. I just want to go for a toilet break. I just want to blow up my nose. Well, be right back. Okay. Okay, wow. It's gonna be a long night for us. Okay, M15. Okay, I'm still showing that it's going definitely closing beyond the trend line. Right now is where the breakout trend line here, which is uptrend trend line. This is a downtrend trend line. This uptrend trend line. So right now it's touching up the uptrend trend line. So this is where actually our buy zone is right now. As you can see, we're currently at floating level. Okay. In this case, right, we might want to go on as a slightly longer than here because I really at the price that might want to cover here in this whole area here before you make a buy. So even M5 also closing beyond break, make a lot of noise and movement here right now. So I'm seeing okay, so I think M1 is the thing. Okay. So what this is like roughly 40 pips. So it's not even close to like usually 100 pip crazy market movement. Oops. Okay, I hope you guys can able to catch with me on this trading zone right now. So we're just chilling looking at a lower time frame. So wow, now the boring part happens. You make a breakout structure on the resistance on the lower time frame and then make a major pullback to where the breakout started, which is the trend line. And now we are stuck here on lower time frame consolidation. We're stuck here. It has been a good 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 minutes. It was not a good indication of this candlestick rejection. If this candlestick reject like this, bro, we are looking at a possible reversal breakout on the support. M30. Even M30 is so close and beyond the trend line already. So this is quite a high risk setup, personally, if you ask me right now, given by how M1 and M5 are showing to us. Because in this consolidation, it's quite boring that we have to wait for something to happen in a lower time frame. Oh, I got the live stream. Okay. So right now we're still in our buy zone. So we're hoping for our buy zone to come true, to be get coming to our waiting zone to be our TP. Oh, look at that spike, man. What crazy spike suddenly on the M1. So I do hope that the buyer are coming in. If the buyer are coming in, then definitely we're looking at a good, nice TP right here. Coming to our buy zone, to our TP is close to 100 pip. So let's get it popping right now. Okay, come on, man. Please, M50 engulf this candlestick. Please engulf this. If this candlestick engulf this previous candlestick, which become bullish than a bearish, then we are, on a safe journey to hit our TP. On a safe journey. Okay, right now is at our initial entry. Is my first entry. So our buy zone we are looking at still meh. Still meh. This momentum still meh. Okay. The reason why we are looking at buy is because we are at a much higher time frame consolidation. So the price is basically playing within the trend line up and down. So for those who are scalping, buying and selling, it's pretty nice. But usually when consolidation happen will come usually it will come to an end. So when usually it comes to an end, there will be a breakout. So right now we at the currently most likely at the end, whereby we're going to see whether it's going to be a manipulation here or a proper breakout. We're going to hit our TP. And this has been going on the whole day. Even London Open market is still consolidation in the high time frame on M15 and M30. So we are looking at every hour. Yeah, every hour ping pong. Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. So most likely if let's say the price is gonna be consolidation until US session open, which is at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. So the price is gonna be until like 9:30 until this high impact news that is gonna happen, which is just now I checked was unemployment claims, right? Is there any other than unemployment claims? No. So on this unemployment claim previously okay, this month there's multiple unemployment claims. So previously the actual is much higher than the forecast, showing that US dollar is stronger. Oh no. As you can see, now we are waiting for a fake. manipulation right now. Oh, man, hope it doesn't manipulate us, bro. We don't want that to happen to us. So, okay, in lower time frame, this doesn't look like a good sign, but we're gonna stick to it. You know, we're gonna stick to it. We're gonna stick to our stop losses and our TP. So for tonight, unemployment claims. So just that. Let's look at commodities news. Is there anything about gold today? Ukrainian drone strike caused fire at refinery in Russia Komi region. Okay, this 1 hour ago. Yeah, so Russia to fly now. Yeah, Venezuela investment now. All prices go zero price the upwards from payroll and climate bets. Okay. Gold and silver price fell in Asian trade on Thursday as stronger than expected US payroll data dented expectation of deeper interest rate cut by the Federal Reserve, although losses were limited by lingering haven demand. You- What it means is that, you know, the, even though US dollar are stronger right now, the price is still at considered at this safe haven. Basically, the price that we are right now, this huge consolidation of H1, these are the safe haven right now for gold. So if the next high impact news, which is tomorrow, Friday, which is I think most everyone is expecting it to make a big difference here between gold, whether it's gonna come back further down or gonna come back further up. That really depends on this consumer price index on tomorrow 9:30 p.m. If you guys are trading right on high impact news, it's best to avoid trade after it happens. Like what happened to me yesterday during NFP, right? I knew the moment that US dollar is gonna be stronger than gold. If you guys follow up like all this Federal Reserve statement from Twitter, you guys definitely can get a heads up first. So let me show you. Okay, this is my result right after yesterday NFP. So I took a trade exactly at 9:35 and I was able to make, at least close to a 90 pip for yesterday. So it's kind of big deal that to know like what will happen during the news. Some people will take opportunity right after a big impact of the news. So we are like scavengers. So if you guys want to be scavengers, you guys can trade right after the news. If price usually make a breakout, it will definitely make a pullback. Wait for the pullback to happen, then entry. Always wait after a breakout structure happens. Wait for a pullback, then entry. So right now we have a breakout, price pullback. Now we entry. Now since we already have entry. Now we are just waiting. So we're gonna stick to our SL and TP, even though showing to us like a strong bearish than a bullish. So we're gonna stick to it. By the way, uh, have you guys contacted to our admin regarding your registration to join our VIP channel? Because I don't want you guys to miss out like opportunities from us. Let's say if we were to give out signal during before or after high impact news. We can give you like analysis in the VIP channel to know what's the prediction between the dollar versus gold. So if you guys want that sort of analysis also signal, you guys need to contact Grace, and our admin will help you and assist you in terms of joining into our VIP channel. Because I don't want you guys to miss out anything. Because right now we are still in the early phase of 2026. We're still in the first quarter. What we want is to actually compound as much money as we could to last till the winter. You know, during winter, which is the last quarter of the year, is where usually people will want to celebrate, or going out, traveling with their family, hanging around, take a break. So doing all that requires money. You want to take a break, you want to make sure that you have money, you know, to to give you that enjoyment, that fun, that freedom that most people would like to have. That's why people trade. People trade to gain that flexibility. Like me, the reason why I'm trading for more than 4 years right now, I'm coming in 5 years, is because of flexibility. You know, apparently I don't have to be live streaming and training right now. I can just trade anywhere as long, I feel comfortable, I feel relaxed. Because that is the mindset that we want when we want to trade. Okay. So price is currently looking at reversal. So even though M15 closing at this moment, now we're just gonna stick to our SLTP. Even M1 is showing like a reversal right now. Uh it's just like it's still like downtrend. It's not moving up at all, bro. It's not moving up at all, man. So right now we're just gonna stick to it. So meanwhile, while waiting for this trade to happen, I'm gonna take a 5 minute break. So you guys can take a 5 minute break while waiting for this. So don't have to always look at the chart, because if we always look at the chart, right, we're gonna like develop all this self doubt, all this self thought, like all this unnecessary strategy that in our head thinking, what will happen like this? What if like this? We are hoping for this thing, all these sort of things to happen. So it's best not to. So we're just gonna, once we already set our TP and our stop losses, we're just gonna let it ride and just enjoy the moment. So if you guys have any question, you can leave your question in the Telegram chat or the YouTube channel chat. I will be back in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Meanwhile, also you can chat with our admin Grace in terms of registration into our VIP channel. Okay. Mm. Right. Seems like we took an L for today. Right now, we took an L for this. So we're gonna look out for a new structure right now. Remove this. It's okay. What did we lost? Let's see. Okay, we lost a total 1,003. Close to 1,000 here. Alright. Took back our profit at all. We take our profit. It just keep coming back to our trend line. So let's reset and look what we set up. Now coming to our support area here. Now we make a breakout towards our support. So usually it makes a breakout to our support. We wait for this candlestick to close and we're gonna look for a potential setup. Don't tell me the prices respect, man. Such a disrespect. So this is the reason why we need to look at M1. So this is like the manipulation one that we were talking about. Manipulation one shows there's a breakout, but wants to make a pullback after a major breakout, but it didn't. It failed. Come back to our trend line, our downtrend trend line, break out our downtrend trend line, break out our uptrend trend line. Also, right now, break out our support. So the price is most likely is coming back to this zone area here. Everything my chart can come back here. So we come back to our support here. So look at that. You remove this buy zone, you see? Breakout, touch our trend line, and continue further down dip. So our first initial buy zone fail. So we're gonna look for a second initial buy zone too. We are not looking to look for to look for a sell. We're still looking to look for a buy. Let's see what the market gonna give us. Everything coming back to our buy zone. So it's kind of respect. If you respect this support, that means this support is still valid and it's still strong. If you respect this, but it's the same thing goes here. It shows you breakout, pull back, second candlestick open, shows they want to break out and then pull back. So this resistance is already been respected. Is this gonna happen the same thing here? You need to see at the lower time frame first. Five, which giving us this momentum. Okay. If the price come back to our buy zone, this consolidation, we're gonna take our entry back again as this buy zone. Should long. Back to our waiting zone. What is the entry price? The entry price is basically between 60 to 61. Sorry, 60 to 62. As you can see our chart. Apparently it did. This is our key price level that he wanted to, I mean, the market wanted to come and collect the liquidity, but we are still at the consolidation price, consolidation zone, sorry. We're still not at where the price should be at the breakout because if it's about to make a huge breakout, it will have to be a lower time frame consolidation, a tight consolidation between these two big time frames to come to a smaller closure. And then from there we can know that there's a breakout. But usually that breakout will happen between near the support or the resistance. Right now is respecting where the support is, so we are hoping that the price will come back to our waiting zone because the price is still consolidation until 9:30 p.m., which is a high impact news that definitely we can see whether the price is gonna react towards where the market wanted to react, which is the news tonight at 9:30 p.m. is unemployment claims. Usually unemployment claim happen in a month between twice or between 2 or 3 times within a month. Usually every single week it should have, and that one week it wouldn't have. Usually on the third week or the fourth week. Okay. Snipe tool. Okay. Market structure showing not looking good. Lower time frame showing that it's still bearish. Okay, so on Euro USD, right? If we were to look at Euro USD, price is coming back to our fair value gap. Bounces. It's not supposed to be here. Maybe. Come on, man. Show us a good reversal pattern to be a buy, man. Bearish coming in, strong than a bullish. Come on, man. I need a bull. Give me a bull sign. I need a bull sign, bro. Bro, you don't give me a bull sign on this Euro USD, man. The bull sign Euro USD, right? It's gonna be a bearish sign for gold here. So right now, I want the price to come back to this order block. So if this price come back to this order block, our gold price will definitely come back to where our waiting zone is supposed to be. Because reason why the market movement between gold and Euro USD, gold moving much faster than other currency at this moment. So okay, USD JPY, USD JPY coming up slowly and steadily. This the impact of NFP. So it leave up liquidity below, which is already collecting. There's more liquidity above to be collected. So if the price were to come back up, does it gonna go back down further? Yes, still might have. This consolidation is getting smaller and smaller already between these two trend line on this M30. Waiting game part two. So usually this waiting part two, right? So it took us a long while to our first setup, but our first setup failed, hit our stop losses, but it's okay. So now right now we're looking for recovery setup plus additional profit. So we're definitely looking back our buy zone and until our waiting zone to see whereby if actually the price is going to make a breakout structure to support the analysis that we have here on this lower time frame or not. If it doesn't want to make a breakout here, then it's just a manipulation price market. Price still want to come back to do consolidation in this whole zone area here on this M15 between the support and the resistance. Now we're just waiting. Yep, waiting for the price to rise. Ah, currently we are running like what, bruh? M1 rejection. So weird. Look at that. Give us a spike. Give us a good what from 61 to 65, a good 40 pip spike and then reject. So it shows that consolidation price currently right now we are having is real. So it's just chill. So waiting for the price to raise. Yes, bro. I'm also waiting for the price to raise. London session is the most boringest part. If you ask me, is the best time to trade is always during the Asia market, whereby when the market opens, there's a lot of breakout structure and you can basically follow the trend, or the or the US session, whereby you wait after a high impact news or the market opens, then see what the market gives and then react towards what happened after. So we'll be scavengers during the US session, we'll be hunters during the Asia market. So usually the London market is always the waiting market, the boring market whereby you just put a trade and just you leave it, you go to the gym, you go swimming, you go have dinner, or you just do something. But of course, to trade in London session, right, what you need to have is your margin is high enough to support to support floating. So like just now what happened was I took a buy zone earlier here and the price came and hit our SL. So we still have enough margin to cover up to make the next setup and to hope to recover back our losses because our margin capital is is above up to more than 10k. So if you were to register using our broker, if you were to make a deposit of 10,000, you get a 50% bonus deposit whereby it support your floating, your margin basically, and allows you to trade. You can use it to support you to trade. You know, if you do not have enough margin, or it's best to register a broker that provide you the bonus. And to get that bonus, make sure you guys talk to our admin Grace. Grace will help you. She will direct you how to register the broker, and then once you register the broker, she will definitely give you a invitational link to our VIP channel whereby all our other resources are there, our signal, our educational, our analysis. Like yesterday, analysis for NFP before the news happened. Uh, we already have the analysis that the dollar value is much stronger than the gold. So gold did make a fall, at least like 600 pip. And then for other currency, gold, like Euro USD, USD JPY, the price all went up. So some people managed to catch that trade. Some people did not manage to catch that trade because during high impact news, uh, it's quite nerve wracking because it's unpredictable. It's really unpredictable. So some people, unable to make the prediction why, unable to see what the market is giving us, unable to see what the Federal Reserve are talking about. You have to keep up to date in terms what the market are telling us. So this require day by day practice. By you doing this every single day, you get the edge to be in front of most other people that are actually trading. They just rely on emotion wise or indicators. Like me, I don't use indicators at all because indicators are fake sign. Is like there's no emotional content in indicators because indicators are just like support pillars for you. But whether it shows the market really moving towards what the indicators are saying is not true because anything can happen. If suddenly, right, if there's a war going out of the sudden, like right now, in Ukraine or in Russia or in Iran or whatnot, if there's war going on, like a bomb just drop or something like that, then we'll immediately see a gold spike. Gold will spike. You know, then we will see. But of course, that is not what's gonna happen at all. We don't want that to happen. We don't want propaganda to happen. Okay, it kind of feels bad. Like, propaganda happens and we take profit towards that. Sounds like we are actually scavengers, right? Like you're playing a video games, MMORPG, those are adventure game like Witch Slayer or whatnot. You need to you need to hunt and scavenge all those equipment and whatnot to make your character strong. That's what we are doing. To make our financially strong, we need to scavenge. So for those who are taking trades right now, who are already taken into the buy zone, so currently the price is already like running profit for us, closing up close to like 40, 50 pips. So if you guys want to put a break even, on the safe side, because since we already took a loss, if you guys want to play on the safe side, you can do. But for me, I will still holding on to my TP and my SL. All right, guys, tap the love at the Telegram chat if you guys are here with me, so I know who are actually following our trading right now. So we know. Tap, tap, tap. Give me a tap love. Oops, that's that's so here we are. So price starting the consolidation right now again. Bro, market, London market, bro. London market. So all that happened. Let's see here. So you just come back and collect our fair value gap on H1 and then just what continue retreating after that. USD JPY obviously making a recent breakout towards the support resistance here. Breakout continue to go up, looking for a new not looking for a new resistance, coming back to the previous resistance, the higher high, which is here. Test, so it's quite a value resistance here. So for the price come back here, it's much more legit. So for the price just want to come back down, it's much more reasonable. Okay. USD, JPY, JPY also look like it's gonna price gonna go up still. So for even a GBP JPY, this is actually a buy zone for GBP JPY. We are right now here. GBP USD, sorry. For GBP USD, there's a breakout structure here. So we're gonna take a minor Short buy right now for GBP USD to come up at this price. So for this price, we're looking at what, at least 100 pips, is it? Yeah, I'll go. Okay. Price are moving quite slow right now. Each. Therefore, let's check this map. So what's good, Gold? What's good? Are you doing anything nice? You are still in consolidation here. Oh, yeah. Let's pull this to the side here so you can see what the market is giving us. More clear. Bruh. Engulf this candlestick, bro. Give us a bullish engulfing candlestick. This is what we want. If a bullish engulfing candlestick happens, we know price is changing direction to be a bullish than a bearish. So we do want a bullish engulfing candlestick. We want that to come out. Right now, it's been showing a lot of engulfing bearish than a bullish. So if you give us a bullish, then we're on a safe road. Dude, what's this? Is it ads? Sorry. Comes out way too much ads lately, huh? Okay. Oh, respecting the trend line here, the downtrend trend line. Even though you make a breakout already, you came back and still respecting it. What the hell is going on here? See, it's only a breakout in clear. Not only just a breakout of the trend line, breakout of resistance. Should be by right is basically it's supposed to be a buy than a sell based on market structure. But right now it's all depends on the market other institutions like banks and whatnot, or they are coming in soon, waiting for the US session to happen. Man, my nose is running so bad. Ah, come on, boy, give me the juice. I need the juice. If the juice come in, so gold is running about our GPP. GPP USD slowly, taking its time. And gold keep coming back, touch our entry, and then continue flying up. Touch our entry, then fly back up. Bro, stop coming back to the buy zone and just keep going, man. Just keep going. You want to end out the day with a positive trade. So meanwhile, waiting for the price HTP, have you guys chatted with our admin Grace? To get to join our VIP channel, to join our signal, and also our analysis in terms of the market structure. So early in the morning, once the market open, we will definitely give analysis into our VIP channel, so you guys have like a reference to know where the market is heading, and you guys can use it to practice to get better at it. And also, if you guys also are beginner traders, require signal, to gain the confidence to entry, you guys also able to get that from contacting with Grace. And Grace is such a nice person. She's very helpful. And I believe her hands is full with so many people. Like in this Telegram group, there's like 6,800 of you. Bruh. Imagine she had to deal with every single one of you, man. And she's still passionate about what she does. Basically helping people and assisting people. In a way, like what we are right now, we are guiding and helping people in terms of how to trade, not just know how to trade, also teach you in terms of your mindset, what kind of mindset you should have while you're trading, while you're profiting. Also, yeah, worst case scenario when you're losing, how you want to bounce back from that. Bouncing back after a huge loss. Because everyone has a story, the story of how they have a breakthrough and start, be a profitable trader. To be that, of course, after a breakthrough means that, going through some losses too. That losses forces you to be more disciplined in terms of how the market behave, and also personally how you should behave when you start trading. Should you be trading having a mind full of like all kind of thoughts, like problems, family, friends, girlfriend, wife, or whatever it is, you know, you know, disrupt your judgment in terms of your trading, that is not a good idea for you to trade. Like you were to have that. It's always best to like do something else before you start trading. Maybe go for a walk, jogging, exercise or something, or have a good meal, video call your best friend, talk to ask them how's their day, you know, to gain back the positive energy that you should have when trading. Our lower time frame structure is quite slow. Oh my god, my nose. Bro, stop rejecting, stop coming back to the buy zone, man. Just want you to go up. Usually consolidation like higher time frame like M15, M30, right? We cannot see there's a breakout or whatnot. Usually what we can do is see like lower time frame like M1 or M5. Because if to just look at this and then like if it plays around here, it's like might as well I just go out and watch a movie and then come back to see what happened. Because once we took a trade, we're just gonna leave it be, hit our TP. So when we come back home, you can see like Okay, right now it shows that momentum bullish are coming in. Come on, ski. Do not close below. I want you to close above. And continuing the uptrend rather than the downtrend. Hey, the ads also keep popping up. We have to back the music to all the way to the back. Dude, why the London session, man? Why? Why the London session always consolidate like this? Give us a breakout and then consolidate. Wow. Can you just like make a breakout and continually making more breakout? Yeah, you make a breakout towards a trend line, a breakout towards a resistance, but then you make a breakout towards the resistance. You're not looking to create a new but basically right now you create a new higher high. Of course, the previous higher high is here, but reason why this is our new higher high after make a breakout here. This is lower time frame. But if you look at higher time frame, our higher high is actually still here. It's not here. So whether this lower time frame breakout structure valid or not, we cannot say because end of the day, it's always matter the most is the higher time frame, how they close, whether they close above the resistance, above the support, break out towards the trend line or not. It all depends on that. The only reason why we're looking at lower time frame is to see the movement of the candlestick behavior, whether it's like trying to manipulate us, trying to make a reversal pattern, trying to show us like the momentum of one candlestick M1 suddenly popping out like 100 pip. That's where we know like, okay, it's not a good time for us to take a trade. The momentum is still very strong, because since let's say we are right now we are looking towards buy, and now right now you give it like before this, just now you give it like a strong reaction, sell more than a buy. But then when it comes toward this area here, before you hit our first SL, this area here it started to consolidate. Price started rejecting, buyer started coming in, you know. But it seems that the seller want to give it is one last push. Yeah, one last push, hit our SL, and then right now come back towards our buy zone, and right now it consolidate. So that's what happened, folks. That's what happened, folks. But don't worry, in the future, definitely you have a chance to see us live on the Asia market. Right now, you see us live on the London market. Previously, you did able to catch us on our YouTube before we were able to live on our Telegram. We did live on our YouTube, which is our previous week. We did on the US market session. So during the US market session, it was fun. It was real fun. No pressure at all because pretty much I done all the my chores, everything what I needed to do during the day, and then I was able, to sit down, relax, and trade during the US session. So during the London session, usually it's the time whereby most people would like to avoid, and it's just like unless they have a high margin capacity when they deposit. So for them to trade during London session, yeah, they could because it's such a long waiting game for you to hit OTP. Let it be the last time, bro. Because I don't think if this is the last time, I hope that we will not come back to our buy zone and continue to go up. If you guys miss this chance, good for you. Yeah, from the VIP group, especially much more reliable. Because right now we are much more focused on teaching and getting into the zone, understand what the market react. Okay, so my entry based on what the market gives at this moment. Well, price are still coming back to the buy zone area here. It just give us like what a good 50, 40 pip. That's it. And then now coming back to our zone or entry zone. This is gonna take a while. Bit. Ah, okay. We're gonna get more water because since we are stuck during this London session, it's gonna take a while. So we can get me more water.
Work today is broken. Every day, people juggle so many different tools just to get work done. A simple task turns into a time-consuming mess because work sprawl has scattered the tools and context we rely on. And the trend toward bundling software isn't addressing the root of the problem. The system's broken, and it's wasting our time. 8 years ago, we started ClickUp with a mission to save people time from switching between a bunch of different applications. But we knew the answer wasn't just bundling a bunch of tools together. We needed to rethink how software was built entirely. To solve the root of the problem, we built a single flexible platform with powerful
Right. I'm back. And I'm back. Also, the ads also just finished. Perfect timing. Okay. Even though came went for water break, came back, we're still at a consolidation price. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Ah, where can I watch this video? Currently, you can watch it right now. We are live right now. Apparently, the price. We already took an entry, and price is already away from our entry zone already. So whether the price will come back, touch back our buy zone or not, I hope not, and I hope the price will just continue going towards a momentum bullish than a bearish. Our live, we will notify in this group all the time whenever there's live. So currently is every single day from Monday to Friday, except the weekends, because this market, yeah, it is live streaming right now, Eric. We are currently live right now. So right now we are still looking at a consolidation price. In this small peak, if you were to change this to line chart here, okay, there is a resistance here. But this resistance is the respect of the downtrend breakout. But it's already breakout. Uh, so guys, remember before our live stream to end today. So for you guys to look forward again tomorrow. Make sure you guys talk to our admin Grace. Our admin Grace are helpful enough to actually, to assist you in terms of your registration, also joining our VIP channel to get our signal. Remember, our signal is more important than our actual live stream, because our live stream right now, what we are doing is more about educating purposes rather than actually looking to find entry. So if there is an entry, high possibility we definitely gonna take. But most of the time, we focusing on educating you guys in terms of your mindset and also your emotion, how to control your emotion psychologically. You know, because I don't want you guys to feel that you're the only one trading and then there's no community out there for you guys to interact with, talk among each other. So in RX, we do have that. We do have that. So when we have that, it's always good to join all this kind of community, because who want to be left out, man? You don't have the fear of missing out. You don't want to be left out by the signals, events, gathering events. Who knows in the future? We are doing very well. Uh, Overall, the entire community are doing very well. We can host an event in Australia or Hong Kong or Singapore. Who knows? Just tell us where you guys are from, majority where you guys are from, and probably we can host an event there. But that, all that will be in the future. But right now, we are focusing on putting more inputs. Like if we were to play video games, it's like wearing all this equipment. Equip yourself enough equipment for you guys to go for a long battle with us. To compound our profit. Okay. So for the price, if let's say the price were to come back above this line here, above our uptrend, you guys can put us break even because we're gonna end our streams really soon because I will not be able to monitor the chart because I'm just gonna leave it my TPA and my SL because I have a very high confidence the price will definitely want to come back to our waiting zone and potentially that this breakout zone will be our buy zone. To for this to be our buy zone, right? Don't suddenly like if the market were to break out, come to this waiting zone and then break out, come to this buy zone, then you guys were to buy. No, wait for this buy zone to make a breakout, and then definitely there will be a retracement. So once the retracement come back to this buy zone, then only you guys take an entry here. But for that to happen here, most likely, I think during high impact news later at 9:30 p.m. So there's going to be like an hour and 15 minutes to go. 45 minutes actually. So if you look at lower time frame, bro, look at this. This is so painful to watch, man. It's like it's slowly going up, but it's consolidating going up. So if this were to consolidate all the way to our waiting zone, yeah, it's a good win for us. But if it does not, if it's gonna keep consolidating like in this zone area here, then we'll be kind of suck. Could we want that to actually happen? Because if it happens consolidation here, we've been here for quite a while already, guys. We've been here for quite a long while. Yeah, man, but waiting for that, I could have watched like One Piece or okay, I just watched NBA highlights. But here we are, waiting together for this market to make a breakout to come to our waiting zone. Okay, momentum bullish are coming in. Let's hope it's coming stronger. Bro, come on above this line. Go above 65, man. Go for like 68 or 67. If you go above like 68, 67, it's more confidently I know that the price will definitely come to hit our TP. At least come till towards there, man. Don't give me a pathetic consolidation right here. Okay. Were you guys able to make profit today? Can you guys screenshot and send it to the group? If you guys really need to share how much profit you guys make, we'd love to see that. Towards the whole day, ever since the live stream started during the afternoon at 2 p.m. until now. Can you guys show me? Because right now I cannot show you mine. Because right now I'm currently having a trade right now, and previously just now we did able to hit a stop losses. So right now we're taking a trade again. Right. So right now we look at lower time frame, momentum uptrend right now, breaking out all this. We hope that once it break out, it's gonna close out above here. If it close out above here, good indication that the price is gonna be still on the bullish side. Sorry, yeah, bullish and then rather than be the bearish. Because if it wants to be a bearish, you already start to reject here. But dude, look at this candlestick, bro. Look at this weak candle, bro. How so perfectly they like line up here to reject. And right now we are stuck there. We are we're up here. So So right now we are just waiting for our price to hit our TP. So lastly, before I go, make sure you guys register our broker to get the 50% deposit bonus. That will help you a lot in terms of your trading and also in terms of your floating. If you want to have the same margin level with us when we trade, it's always better to have like that. If you're using a small capital, you will not able to sustain in the long run. So having a big capital is much more better, much more efficiency, and also secure to actually to support your floating and also for the long run, okay, to compound our profit. If you're using a small account and if you guys manage to compound profit, you guys don't actually feel it, because reality wise we spend more what we make. So the reason why we trade is to actually to remove that, to to make more profit than we spend. We can still keep our spending level at this level right here, but if our profit is just right here, there's a gap. So we don't want that to happen. So what we want is basically our spending level is still here maintaining, or we can go above, but we want to make sure our profit is always much more higher than our spending capacity. Okay. So if you guys want to get that deposit bonus, hit up Grace, talk to her, make her feel busy, bombard the chat to her, say that you want that bonus, you want to join the VIP signal, you demand it, okay? Make sure if you were to demand, make sure you also can supply. All right. If you want to supply, it's simple. Just register the broker, deposit, get the bonus, and trade with us together. Okay? Remember that. So that's all for today. So I will see you guys again tomorrow or next week, Monday onwards. Because this weekend there is Chinese New Year. So I may not look like it, but I'm half Chinese. My mom is Chinese. So I'm also celebrating Chinese New Year. So by tonight, definitely gonna go back home. My hometown is really far from where I'm staying. So it's gonna be a long drive back to my hometown, my mom's side. So we'll be back. I hope I can be back tomorrow, and most like if not tomorrow, most likely next week. So right now, M5, just a short analysis here. M5 is showing potential bullish right now, uptrend. On this lower time frame is showing uptrend. So M1, if we to close out above here, that's what we want. The more it goes up, the happier we want until you hit our TP. So I'll see you guys again soon. Don't forget to talk to Grace, okay, to get that Telegram VIP channel link. Okay, make sure you guys talk to Grace about that. But make sure you supply too, okay? Make sure you guys register. Okay, I see you guys again soon. Peace.